Hello again, everybody, and I'm once again doing another Let's Play video. I keep hoping to get like a character that's doing personal story or living world or something, but no, most of the time I get one that's just mapping, so nothing too exciting, just me running around mapping and babbling. But anyway, this is a character from my very first Let's Play video. She is now level 47, my Norn mesmer, Nocturna Hill, and right now she's about 3/4 of the way through mapping Diessa. So that's what she's doing. So anyway, and I said before that the way I map places, I do all the cities first, then I do all the level 1 to 15 zones, then I do all the level 15 to 25 zones, which is what she's doing currently, etc, etc. So that's how I decide to map, because I've got so many characters and they all map stuff that it's much easier for me to keep track if I always do the zones in the same order. But anyway, and plus that way I'm usually hopefully in different places. Now if you want to talk to me in game, it's Nocturna.7689. But Diessa's not one of my favorite maps, mainly because the section with the ghosts is really terrible, and also this is one of the three maps that force you to do a jumping puzzle just to map complete, and I'm not a fan of the jumping puzzle, not at all. So anyway, and again my sound is acting funny, but what else is new, right? And actually the last 2 days I had all kinds of crazy lag going on in this game, and I rarely get lag. I haven't been playing much today, so I don't know if whatever that problem was has resolved itself or not, but the last 2 days I was getting lots and lots of lag, and it was very strange because I usually don't ever lag. But anyway, if I do, it's like once in a blue moon, but yesterday I was getting tons and tons of lag, and the day before I was getting quite a lot of lag too. It was a little strange. But anyway, as I said, this is my character from my very first Let's Play video, and I keep wondering if I should just keep doing what I'm doing, making these Let's Play videos, because I notice most of the people who do Guild Wars 2 videos, they're always doing something other than just running around mapping. But most of what I do is I map and I do personal story and then sort of living world. I mean, I've done all of living world once the whole way through season 2. I still missed part of season 1 because I wasn't online as much, but I mean I've watched the whole thing, so I get the gist of what happened and all. But I've done all of season 2 on one character, and then I've got several other characters that are somewhere in the middle of season 2. As I said before, I really liked the story for season 2, but I hated the boss fights so bad, so I don't know. I don't want to have to solo it again, but the people who offer to help me do Living World usually aren't on, or they're doing something else, or whatever. So I usually end up either soloing it or not doing it at all. And I want to get through it all. I've got through it once, but it took quite a few deaths to get through it. But anyway. Alright. But yeah, I'm not that fond of Diessa. Just because it's got evil, stupid, annoying things like the breached wall and that ghost part of the zone. Ah, the giant's up. But how long ago did they post that? 4 minutes ago. So, I usually run to go kill the giant every time he's up, because Giant Slayer is about impossible to get. Let me see. Yeah, she's 57% down, it's not quite 3/4 of the way down. He's still up, it looks like, because it's still contested, but chances are by the time I walk all the way from this other waypoint down there, he'll be dead. But, oh well, we'll give it a shot. Just because Giant Slayer, there's only like 3 or 4 giants in the whole game that count, and they all spawn in event timers, so you're supposed to kill 1,000 giants? It's about impossible. They really need to change the way that works. Like at least, yeah, he's almost dead. Like at least make the ones in ore count or something. Because it's just kind of horrible. Yeah, by the time I get there, he's going to be dead. There's stupid walls in my way. Oh, come on. Get out of my way. Yeah, he's just about dead. I probably won't even get credit. Yeah, probably not going to get any credit. Can't even see him. Bronze. That's surprising. I don't even see him dilute. I don't know, the graphics are acting kind of weird. I don't know if the graphics are being weird because I'm recording or they're just being weird in general. I don't know, I don't even see the giant. So I don't think I can even loot him because I only got bronze, got like one hit in. But that's the problem. When I'm recording, I don't usually pay much attention to what's going on in chat because I'm too busy talking and not reading. I mean, how many people carry on conversations while they're reading? I know I don't. I don't know, maybe people do, but I don't. Anyway, so that's the other problem with this zone. I always feel compelled to go and try to kill the giant just because Giant Slayer is so impossible. And then that takes me way out of range of where I need to be for finishing the map. So she's only 57% done with the map. So she's going to be here a while. But anyway. See, now I'm going to be all paranoid and try to look at the chat again so I don't miss it again, but oh well. I mean, it's not really like I'm ever going to get that stupid achievement anyway, but I figure if they ever do nerf it and make it slightly less impossible, I should still at least somewhat work on it. Anyway. Okay. My illusions aren't disappearing. That's strange. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, at least I had a few things to say in my last Let's Play video. I talked a lot about the living world and the timetable between living world and the expansion pack and how it's got some problems. So, I don't know. Plus, I haven't eaten or anything yet today because I just figured I'd play one level, and then while I was playing that one level, the house emptied out, and as per usual, anytime the house is empty, I must record because that's the only time I'm going to be able to record. And what is with these freaking graphics? Nothing is showing up right today. It's really strange. And I don't know if it's the game being weird or it's something being caused by the recording. Because recording does occasionally cause little hiccups like that, but not to the extent that I'm seeing today, so it's a little strange. That was a ghost. Does that mean I'm near that horrible ghost part? Like, there's a jumping puzzle over in the ghost part, and there's always ore up there. But it's, other than the fact that it's a jumping puzzle, it's nearly impossible to even get to the jumping puzzle without getting killed, let alone get up there to get the ore. And I figure if I'm going to go up there to get the ore, then I'm already going to have to do half the jumping puzzle as it is. But like I said, it's impossible to usually even get to the jumping puzzle with all the stupid ghosts and cannons and trebuchets and whatever else that's going on over there. That Greenwich Gambit or whatever it's called. It's at the ruins, Greenwich Ruins or whatever they're called. And, yeah, it's kind of annoying, to put it mildly. Because you can't even get to it, and then once you get to it, you're in a freaking jumping puzzle, which just sucks. And I usually always try to get ore, but there's so many nodes, like ore and plants and whatever else, over by those ghosts, that usually get really, really killed before you even get much of it done. So that guy, did he just like run past all these mobs? That was nice of him. I love people. Did I say that yet today? I just love people. Anyway, I actually said in chat yesterday, the best kind of friends are the ones you can log off to avoid. Yeah, he's just hanging out back there. Left all the mobs for me. Yeah, I was just on my Norn LM this morning. I don't think you've seen her in a video. You might have. I mean, I went through and showed all of my tunes at the beginning of the second beta video I did, but I mean like an actual video where I played her the whole time. I don't think I played her on any of the videos, but this is like my 25th Let's Play video now, so not that they get many views anyway. My beta's got a few more views, which was surprising to me considering all 3 of my beta videos were 2 hours, because all 3 of the beta tests were 2 hours and I just recorded the whole thing. But that's what made me wonder. I mean, they still haven't gotten a lot of views. I think they're all still under 20. But, still, most people don't watch long videos. And until I got so far behind on my email notifications from YouTube, I actually preferred long videos, strangely enough. But now that I'm really, really far behind on my email notifications, I'm like saving all the long videos and then watching all the short ones first. But I normally don't have a problem with long videos. I actually tended to get kind of annoyed if a video was like not even 10 minutes. I'm like, why am I even bothering watching this if it's not even 10 minutes? But yeah. But now that I'm trying to get through all my email, I've been watching a lot of the short videos and saving the long ones for later. But anyway. But what I was getting to is that even though my beta videos were my longest videos on my channel, because I just recorded the whole beta tests, they've gotten a few more views than my regular Let's Play videos. So I guess that means that people would rather watch something other than just me walking around mapping. But since I'm usually a solo player and I don't like jumping puzzles, that basically leaves mapping and personal story, really. So I have a couple videos where I did personal story, parts of personal story. I don't think I have any videos with part of Living World in them yet, but that's because I kept putting off Living World and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, because I was told that other people were going to be doing it with me, but like I said, never seemed to get around to that, so I don't know. So then I've been going back to trying to force myself to solo Living World, but I haven't been on any of those tunes that are enduring that torture since while I was recording. But yeah, it's like I'm so torn about Living World, because I love the story and I love how they're doing something really interesting that they've been setting up for a long time, but it's a pain in the butt to solo. But, oh well, now I kind of have no choice but to solo it, I guess, because all the people that said they were going to help never seem to be doing that. So I was on just a little while earlier today, and the only people that were on aren't repping, because as I've said, I don't sit there and harp on people about repping. It annoys me extremely that people aren't repping, but mainly because I want Guild Hall and I don't know how much influence I'm going to need for Guild Hall. But I won't bug people about repping, because I think it's just utterly stupid to try to force people to rep when they can be in 5 guilds. And if people are repping, I want to know it's because they actually want to be there and they want to be talking to me. And if I have to sit there and force them to rep, they're either going to leave the guild or they don't really want to be there anyway, so what's the point in trying to get them to be there if they obviously don't want to be there? But anyway, I'd rather have everybody repping all the time, all day, so I can hopefully get the guild hall put together when it's time. But like I said, I'm still not going to bug people about repping, because you can be in 5 guilds, so I'm not going to sit there and tell them that, oh, you have to ignore your other 4 guilds. If they're not repping, then I want to know it's because they want to be repping. Especially since we're a social guild. Social guild. Most people don't seem to be understanding that. We're not a guild that runs around doing speed runs of dungeons and WBW and PvP and all that other stuff. We're a social guild. We come together as a group of friends to chat without the annoyances of all the trolls that inhabit map chat. And so when they're not repping, they must not want to socialize with me, is what I think, so I'm not going to bug them. Because if they wanted to talk to me, they'd be repping. But anyway, just starting to get on my nerves, because I keep track of who reps every month, because that's who gets promoted as a person of the month, and very few names on the list lately. But anyway, that was graceful. They're so good at landing on their faces, aren't they? But yeah, that's my gripe of the day. People not repping. But anyway. So, when I looked earlier, no one was repping. And I haven't looked again, but that's mainly because I can't really chat and play at the same time anyway, so I set myself away. Most people don't try to talk to you when you're set to away. That's the whole point of being set to away. And yeah, I want to talk to people, but not while I'm recording, because I'm usually not looking at chat when I'm recording anyway, and I'd probably end up ignoring whatever's going on in chat because I'm busy talking while I'm recording. But anyway. This heart. Hey. Surprised that counted. Usually you gotta get way closer than that for it to count. But anyway. But yeah, it seems like most YouTubers who do Guild Wars 2 videos do stuff other than just Let's Play videos. But, like I said, I'm usually soloing, so mapping and personal story and, to a lesser extent, living world is one of the few things I can do while soloing. And I actually, yesterday's, or today's dailies, I guess it is, today's dailies, the only way you could get 3 done was to either do fractals or an activity. And I've said before that I don't usually mess with activities. I don't like them. They don't make any sense to me. I don't want to do them. But that was the only way to get my 3 dailies done. So I figured I'd try to do an activity. And the activity that was the activity of the day, or whatever it's called, was South Sun Survival. And it was the first time I've ever even looked at that thing, that game, or whatever it is. I basically stood there trying to figure out what I was supposed to do for like 5 minutes, and then died. So I had no clue what I was supposed to be doing. And then I was in some weird little mist form because I was still in the game, but I was dead. It's very strange. And I wasn't getting credit for the activities, so I just kind of stood there. Why are people asking me to... whatever. But anyway, I just stood there in mist form, and it said, oh, you have to either do this, or you have to move, or use some skill or something, or you're going to get kicked out. And I'm like, what? It made no freaking sense to me whatsoever. This is why I don't like activities. They don't make any freaking sense at all. So it was a nuisance and annoyance. So I just sat there and ran around the map in my little weird mist form until I got credit for the activity and then left. See, I don't like activities. They're just, ugh, don't like them. So, again, the point is, there's very few things that you can do as a solo player. So there's very few things that end up being in my videos other than just me running around mapping, because that's one of the few things you can do as a solo player for now, until they decide to change that. Boy. Yeah, I'm not talking to this guy or anything, mainly because I'm recording a video and I don't like it when people just randomly invite you to a party when you don't even know them and whatever, but seriously, whatever. Anyway, stop freaking dazing me. It's freaking annoying. There. I'm gonna be a Moa now. You're annoying. Yeah, I don't like when people just randomly invite you to a party and like, what? Don't even know you. Who are you? And plus, I'm recording a video right now. I bet he's thrilled though, because he's actually at the right level for this map, and I'm not. But I'm just mapping. I'm not just leveling or whatever. I mean, leveling, because everything levels you, but I'm just mapping. So, obviously, I bet I have a higher level than this actual map is, but anyway. I guess I should say something to him, huh? Okay. But anyway. Moving on. But yeah, the only time I willingly party up with people is when it's people I already know, and that's still extremely rare. Because, like I said, I never know how much time I even have. I didn't even go in the right direction. I hate this place. Once you get in there, you're like, how do you freaking get out now? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's very rare that I party up with anybody, because I'm usually just mapping, and that doesn't normally require a party, unless it's one of the skill points from hell. There are a few, although they're getting rid of skill points, so I don't know if all the skill challenges are still going to be the same, and they're just going to be called hero challenges, or if they're actually just going to completely change all of them, or just whatever, because it's going to be kind of strange to get rid of skill points entirely when it's one of the things you need for map completion. So I don't know if they're going to leave them exactly the same but call them hero points, or what. So I don't know. So chances are they're probably going to leave them all exactly the same and just change the name of them. But if they don't, it's going to be odd because they're required for map completion. So I don't know if they're just going to say, oh, now the hero points are required for map completion instead, or something. I don't know. I don't know. Because honestly, I played 6 hours of the beta, and I think what really ruined it for me was being forced to play in celestial gear, because it just made it take so long to kill anything that it just kind of ruined the experience for me. And plus, they didn't accurately explain the way mastery works, where even though you got the point, you still have to wait a whole level before you actually have the point. They didn't explain that accurately. And they forced you to play in Celestial gear. And I think that's what kind of my major problems with the beta was, right there. Those two facts. But, I mean, if I could play what I wanted in the gear I wanted, maybe I would have had a bit of a different experience with beta. But as it stands right now, the only thing I'm really, really looking forward to in Heart of Thorns is the guild halls. And I don't even know what I'm going to have to do to get the guild hall going. Most people say it's going to require influence. And they said something like you have to find the materials to build it or something. I don't know. I've heard very little about guild halls, and I really wish they would explain them better. I talked to somebody who played Guild Wars 1, and they made the guild hall sound really cool. Like, I said this before, I think, but they made it sound like it's kind of like a home instance that all of your guild can use, and you can customize it, make it look the way you want, add vendors, crafting stations. It's kind of like your guild's hometown that you can literally build yourself. And it sounded really cool. However, that's going by the way it was in Guild Wars 1. We don't know if it's going to be anything like that in Guild Wars 2, and exactly what's going to be needed to be done to get the guild hall up and running. So, I'm looking forward to it, but I know very little about it, so that could change if it turns out to be something other than what I'm hoping it is right now. But that's what I really want out of Heart of Thorns, is some kind of housing system like that. Because one of the other games that I have played a lot is Sims. Like all the Sims from 1 to 4. And I think it would just be really cool to be able to, like, you know, build your own place to live and upgrade it and whatever else. And I think that would be very fun. And it would give my World Complete Toon something to do. I mean, she's got the whole mastery thing, which I'm sure she's going to be going for. But at the same time, mastery is account bound. So, once one toon unlocks some part of a mastery track, I guess it's unlocked for all of your toons. So eventually she'll get to the end of that, too. And yes, there's specializations, and we've heard very little about the specializations, at least not enough to make me overly thrilled about them, you know? Because it seems like they're taking ranged and making them melee. And, yeah, I don't know. Anything that involves melee is just like, ugh, not a fan. But anyway, because people say that I play my mesmers wrong, because the only two weapons I use on mesmer right now, until I force myself to make a specialized one, the only two weapons I use are Great Sword. How did I know I couldn't attack him? But yeah, Great Sword and Staff, which are both ranged weapons. Why? Because I hate melee. So, people say, oh, you should have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. And I do that with most of my toons. But I literally cannot stand any of, like, the sword. I really don't like the sword on mesmer, and that's like their melee weapon. Because, yeah, the number 2 skill on sword is pretty cool. But, I just said control in case you're wondering why all the names suddenly showed up. But yeah, yeah, the number 2 weapon on sword mesmer is pretty cool. But it's a melee weapon. And I cannot stand melee. But that's the problem I have with Chronomancer. Because if shield is Chronomancer's thing, then obviously the only other option they're going to have is scepter or sword. And sword is melee. So I automatically hate that. Scepter, I don't know. I'm not into the scepter powers for mesmer. I think it's got less range than great sword or staff. And it seems slower to me. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems slower than great sword and staff, or maybe it just feels like that because it's got less range, but I don't know. The point is, scepters or swords are the only thing chronomancers can use if they use their shield. And I'm not a fan of either scepter or sword. But I'm going to try to make at least one tune of each specialty. I don't know. Because as it stands right now, I haven't really heard much about specializations that sound that great to me. But anyway, given we've only heard about, what, 3 of them now? Heard about Chronomancer, Dragon Hunter, and Reaper, right? That's all we've heard about so far. And I don't know. Chronomancer, like I said, requires you to use sword or scepter, and I'm not a fan of either of those weapons. And Reaper turns your neck into a melee character, which I'm automatically not a fan of. And Dragon Hunter, I don't know, it might be okay. I'm really kind of undecided about it. Honestly, I'm just really undecided. I wasn't trying to click that, honestly. But anyway, and we haven't heard about the rest, so don't know. But like I said, I'm going to try to play at least one of each specialty. Just to say, okay, I've got one of each thing. This isn't a tedious hard at all, no. I saw some more ore somewhere. Is it up there? Oh no, no, it says it's below me. Okay. Where? Here. Okay, whatever. If you could get over there, that'd be nice, woman. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just like, most of the things I have to talk about are things I'm worried about with Heart of Thorns, and then I'll get to people saying, all you do is complain. Well, if it's stuff I like, there's really not much to say, because I obviously like it. But yeah, I'm really curious about the guild halls, but we've heard almost nothing. Almost nothing about the guild halls. Yay, I'm done. And I really wish they'd explain them better, because all I've got to go on is talking to people that have played Guild Wars 1, but there's no guarantee that guild halls in Guild Wars 2 are going to be anything like they were in Guild Wars 1, so it's still nothing certain, even if you do hear people talk about the way they were in Guild Wars 1. Because, I don't know. Hey, there's a grand chest. Is this a script burglar? No, it's some guild rush thing. What? Whatever. That's the other thing. I've done very few, like, guild rushes or guild bounties or guild missions or anything because, like I said, people usually aren't repping, and I'm not going to sit there and harass them about repping. So, I'm hoping that once we get a guild hall, that will sway people to rep more often. But then again, their other guilds will probably have guild halls too or whatnot. But if nobody reps, I might not even be able to get a guild hall because I might not have the stuff we need to get it. I don't know, honestly. It's just really worrying me because I'm hoping that I'll be able to get the guild hall, but don't know because I don't know what it requires, what you have to do, because they're not telling us anything about guild halls at all, and I really wish they would. But I guess they're just talking about specializations and trait changes right now, and yippee, whatever. I want to know about guild halls. Talk about guild halls, people. I want to know if I should be looking forward to it or not. Because if guild halls aren't as cool as I'm hoping they are, then there goes the main thing I'm looking forward to. And of course, her stupid buff has run out again. I don't know. Okay, I know there's a skill point back here somewhere, and it's not showing me it. It's just showing me that horrible Greenwich Ruins crap. Where's the skill point at? I know it's in here somewhere. I'm ignoring the map keys because I want to get the skill point and get out of this stupid place. Let's see. Spider's Nest Cavern. It's maybe shown on a map. I don't know. I think it's its way, but I could be very wrong. Oh boy. There's ore over there somewhere, so there's that. I don't know. It's really hard for me to concentrate because I haven't even eaten or anything today, and I don't know how long it's going to be before I can do so, or how long it's going to be before I get cut off or whatnot. Okay, we got plants and ore, and I'm still not seeing the stupid skill point. Oh, there it is now. It's over that way somewhere. Doesn't actually mean you can get to it this way because caves make so much sense. Oh, somebody's dying. Somebody's dying. I guess they're feeling better now. This must be some stupid guild rush thing that's going on. I don't know. That's odd. Usually, you don't see a lot of guild rush type stuff going on, except like certain nights of the week. But then again, like I said, I don't usually do anything like that, so who knows? These other things need to die. The vet's annoying me enough, thank you. This vet's health is barely even freaking moved. Yes, you want to set me on fire? You get to be a Moa. Okay, and I'm almost dead. That's nice. Okay. That was kind of annoying. All this for your stupid skill point. You buy or sell. Anyway. I'm glowing. I'm radioactive. So I don't know what is going on with all these people that keep like almost dying. I mean, yeah, I almost died, but they weren't by the vet. So I don't know. And I'm getting lag. Yay! Because that's the funnest. Alright, so the thing it was telling me to do while I was ignoring it and looking for the skill point was Grundich Ruins, and that place is horrible. That's the place I was talking about with the jumping puzzle. And the ore and whatever, and whatever, and whatever. The ore that you usually can't get because the jumping puzzle's annoying, and all the ghosts that you are trying to kill you on the way to the jumping puzzle are even more annoying. Hey, it's a champion spider. Yeah, I think we'll hang out over here instead. That's one of the few champs that hardly anybody's ever doing because it's a pain in the butt to get to him because he's in this stupid cave. But anyway. Where is this ore at? Give me the ore. Yay, more oozes, because I had so much fun with the last one. Thank you. She's still not even close to leveling. Seems like she's been here forever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling impatient today. I don't know. Black Blade Waypoint. Okay. Well, sounds slightly better than Grundich Ruins. But we shall see if I have to try to get past the champ to get to that. And more ore. You never find this much ore in the days when you actually need ore in some place, huh? Amazingly, I actually have gotten like 3 keys in the last couple of days. I got 2 maps in a row gave me keys, which was pretty amazing considering I had 9 maps in a row that didn't give me any keys. And then my Norn engineer, I think it was my Norn engineer, or no, it was my Norn thief. I don't know, one of the two. Actually, it might have been one did the level 40 story and one did the level 60 story. So I got keys for both of those. So yay! Yeah, I think the engineer did the level 40 story, and then the thief had to do the level 60 story. And I got keys for both of those. And then there was 2 maps in a row that gave me keys. So actually I got 4 keys this week, which is like a record. And I didn't get anything remotely useful out of the chests. I think the most useful thing I got was a mini that sold for like 4 gold, but I don't even think it's sold yet. I mean, its price listed was 4 gold, but I don't even think it's sold yet. So, and that was the most useful thing I got. And of course, the only thing I really want is the permanent hairstyling contract. Although those home instance nodes would be nice too. Hey look, it's diving goggles. Guess we can do that. Why not? Nothing better to do, right? And at least I don't mind the Norn's swimwear. Better than that horrible yellow crap that the humans have to wear. And you can see all of her tattoos. Aren't they pretty? But anyway. Very rarely get to see her tattoos, so why not? That was interesting. She did the little dive roll thing, or the roll. Why don't you have your... Just try it out, woman. But yeah, she did the roll thing after she was in the water. Usually they do that before they're in the water, so that was strange. And yes, I hate spear underwater on mesmer, so that's why I was like, what is going on here? Why do you have your spear equipped? But anyway. But yeah, I always do the dive spots because of the achievement, but I know there's some dive spots I will never ever get to. Like the one in Dry Top, And the one in the Ether Blade jumping puzzle? No, I'll never get those. So I'm just fooling myself by thinking maybe someday I'll get the achievement. Although, those weren't original parts of the game, so maybe you don't need them, but you probably do. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I try to do every dive spot I see. Even though I know I'll probably never get the achievement if you need things like Ether Blade and Dry Top ones. But I doubt the Dry Top one, at least, is required, because Dry Top and Silver Waste aren't required for map completion. So I'm hoping that means that the Dry Top diving spot wouldn't be required either. But who knows? It's not really an achievement I care that much about. I just do it when I get the chance, and that's about it. Anyway. I see a skill point, but I also see a tree. And me being somebody who needs a 12-step program for gathering, so I'm going to go after the tree first. And she picked a really interesting color combination today. I'm not sure I'm feeling it. It's Sapphire, Fuchsia, and Celestial. The two of those would be okay, but all three of them together is a little strange. But yeah, as I've probably said in the past, every time I log on to a character, first of all, I use dice to decide what character I'm going to play. Then I use dice to decide what title they're going to wear. I don't even know which title she's got on today, honestly. Finders Keepers. And then I use dice to decide what color they're going to be wearing. Because that way, it's like, at least you get a bit of a different flavor every day. Different title, different color, and plus that way I can force myself to play characters that aren't necessarily my favorite professions. Mesmers, I don't mind that much. They're like my fourth choice out of the 9 professions, I'd say. My fourth choice. Because they are ranged and they're not too terrible. But I don't like them as much as I like Necromancer, Ranger, and Elementalist. But I like them better than the other 5 classes. But anyway. Eventually I'll get to the skill point, I swear. I just keep finding other stuff to distract me. Alright. Guess the skill point's already been triggered. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. You gonna trigger it? Alright. I'm getting some strange lag, too. So I've kind of trailed off. I'm like, why is it lagging? The graphics are being weird, the sound is being weird, I don't know what is going on today. Very strange. Very, very strange. But anyway. At least I got credit for it, even with graphics and sound acting peculiar. But anyway. Ooh, seaweed. That's what I wanted. Okay. Well, so I'll be showing you a vista that some people seem to have trouble with. I did the first time. I was like, what? Look, I'm glittering. Apparently I need to be looted. But anyway, yeah, this vista up here. A lot of people try to just jump to the second rock, and it's not possible to jump to the second rock from the ground. You have to jump to the second rock from the first rock. You can't get there from the ground. And that seems to cause problems for some people. Like I said, it took me a minute to figure that out the first time at this place. But yeah. You must jump on the first rock. think this person is having an issue. But anyway, I'm doing it on a norn. If I can do it on a norn and then fall anyway because I miscalculated. God damn it. I've done this a million times. I usually don't have trouble with it. But anyway. There we go. Yeah, the only time I had trouble with it was the first time I did it, so that was kind of strange. But anyway. Then again, people say it's hard to do that on chars too. I wouldn't know. I don't play chars. Ever. But people always complain about trying to jump on a char or a norn. Although, I've watched a couple of videos of people trying to make jumps on an Ashura in first person. Doesn't go very well. Of course, I don't play Ashuras either, and I don't play first person, so that's not a problem I have. But, yeah. Playing an Ashura in first person and trying to make jumps is a little difficult. Yeah, just a little. Alright, so what's this other vista that I need? Alright, can I jump down here without dying? I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Maybe I can't, I don't know. Yay, I did it. So what vista is it telling me to go to now? I don't know. I'm just wandering aimlessly as usual. And there's a bunch of stuff in my way. Don't think I can go this way. Where am I even trying to go? Oh, over there. Oh, that one. But at least I'm done with the heart. The vista's not too bad, but that heart is a pain in the butt. That must have been where I quit last time, where I leveled. Because I have the heart done, but I don't have the vista done. Which is odd, because usually if I do one, I do the other. So I must have leveled while doing the heart, and then just switched tunes, because I always switch tunes when I level. So I didn't get the vista, but oh well. Would you stop biting me in the butt, dog? You wonder why I'm not a dog person. Where are you going? Okay, jerk, fine, run away, see if I care. I ain't gonna chase your stupid butt. It ain't worth it. As the thieves would say, this isn't worth it. Okay. I'll watch him come back. Like, just kidding. I really didn't mean to run away. Hey, look, this is a vet. Would have been nice to know before I attacked him. I don't know, this chick's having trouble today. I'm just not concentrating much. Okay. Yes, that's it. Attack my illusion. Pay no attention to me. Alright, anyway. As I was saying, I must have leveled after doing the heart. Because it's odd that I have the heart done but not the vista. But yeah, I don't know. I have good days and bad days on Mesmer. Sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they just suck. I don't know what's going on with them half the time. Strange. Oh well. Moving on, moving on. See, she's almost 80% of the way through the level. Don't know how far she is on the map now. I usually don't look at the map much except when I first enter the zone. I just keep going until it tells me I'm done or until I level, whichever happens first. Anyway. Alright. Last time I did this heart. sometime yesterday I was doing this, and these Flame Legion guys were actually in here for once, when I needed them, and I didn't have to wait all day on the stinking event. That was refreshing. So yay, maybe they possibly fixed that, but I doubt it. I probably just got lucky or something. But anyway, I guess there's supposed to be another beta going on today, I think, according to the launcher. But it's a PvP beta. So, as you can see, I'm really interested in that, huh? I'm doing, because I think it's an open beta, but it's PvP. So, even though I could probably get in, and I already have the beta character slot because the last beta, no thanks. I have no interest at all in any dimension in PvP. None at all. None. None. No interest. It's like before they changed it, so you didn't need world versus world for map completion. I did one world versus world map. One. Hated every second of it. Hated every second of it. So, you can keep your open PvP beta, thank you. I'm not interested. Other people can go do that, because I don't wanna. But anyway, it's like the only ticket I'd be giving them is, this is beta, and it's PvP. But since it's PvP, everything about it sucks. Fix it. I just really, really, really hate PvP. Anyway. Although I am very glad that in this game, PvP is almost completely segregated from PvE. Because that was the one thing I absolutely hated in World of Warcraft. Well, other than the fact that you needed to raid in order to get any gear. But the other thing I really hated was the fact that people could PvP anywhere. And I always had my flag off. So it didn't cause me problems in that way. However, they would go around and kill all the NPCs that I needed to talk to get anything done. And it sucked. It just sucked. Because you'd have to wait forever and ever and ever on the NPCs to respawn because of all the a-hole PvPers that went around and killed all the NPCs. And if you are stupid enough to be doing a quest that automatically puts you in PvP for some horrible reason, and then the PvPer shows up, it was just terrible. Because I was a PvEer, had no interest whatsoever in PvP, but because of some quest or some activity or something, that was a big problem during the Halloween stuff, but because of something like that, the game would automatically put me in PvP, and then these a-hole PvPers would show up, and they'd all be wearing like raid gear and crap, and I'm on like a level 20 or something, wearing normal gear, and because of some activity I did, or one particular quest, it put me in PvP, and then all these level 80, 90, 100, whatever it was, PvPers would show up and kill me because the game forced me into PvP mode for some stupid reason. But anyway, and it was kind of annoying. And plus, the way everybody PvP'd in that game, they would just like go invisible and run around in circles, and that was their whole entire PvP strategy. I was like, what the frick are you doing? So yeah, it's kind of annoying. Alright, also annoying. Yeah, she's having bad luck with beds today. Alright, fine. Skip. Oh, slip. Yeah. Switch! I can't talk. Switch to staff for a little while. Okay, can I get up here? here. Oh, what do you want, you little dick? I'm sick of you. Where'd you even come from? I killed everything that was over here. Yeah, I like greatsword better than staff in most cases, but she's having so much luck with greatsword today. Figure might as well switch for a bit. I don't really have a problem with staff. I don't know. Just like greatsword better. I don't know why. Alright, where is this stupid little thing? Out there. Okay. Yeah, I remember those hyenas being annoying. But then they didn't seem to be that annoying for the longest time, and today they're being really annoying again. So, but then again, I keep running into vets. I don't remember running into that many vet hyenas before. Of course, standing right on my ore, too, you little jerk. I do like the fact that staff has the armor and the backwards dodge built into it. That's kind of nice. Butterflies everywhere. But anyway. Yeah. So let's see. Was that person talking to me? The strawberry sundae person? I don't even know. See, I don't look at chat when I'm doing a video. I could be missing whole entire conversations. But anyway. I don't remember these cave paintings being over here either. But maybe they were. I don't know. I don't know. I keep expecting little things to be changing all the time. Because they said that they're making all the trait changes even before Heart of Thorns comes out. Oh, there's ore in there. How dare you put ore in there? You know I'm going to be forced to have to, like, fight all these guys now because of the ore. Because I can't just ignore it like a sane person. Come on. Don't knock me down. It's rude. But anyway, is the ore even in here? I don't know. What did you do? Did you just pull me? I don't like you that way, Mr. Grawl. I don't want to be that close to you. The things I do for ore, I tell you. There's more ore. Can't even tell where it is. Looks like it's also in the cave, but there's nowhere to get to it from here, it doesn't look like. Yes, as you can see, more and more of my tunes are running out of their buyable harvesting equipment. So, more and more of them end up using the cool ones, which, yeah, they're cool, but I still get annoyed that I have to constantly go to the bank every time I log in or log out. But anyway. Okay. I don't know where the other ore is. It looks like it's in a mountain somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with staff. I don't know, maybe it's the animation. I find the staff animation more boring than the greatsword animation. Because the staff animation, she's just standing there holding their staff up. And the greatsword, she like moves around and stuff. But whatever. I don't know. And I wish she had that, skill my other one has. I think it's called evasive deception or deceptive evasion or something. But, it's where every time she dodges, she creates a clone. Hopefully that's not one of the ones they're getting rid of when they change all the traits, which is supposed to happen before Heart of Thorns, but I don't know when, considering I don't even know when Heart of Thorns is supposed to happen, because I really don't think that August 30th date was accurate. I think that was just a joke. But anyway. One person on, but away, so hopefully they won't think I'm ignoring them. But anyway. Oh, how'd I know? How'd I frickin' know that a stupid idiot would end up in the middle of this? And he's a vet too, of course. Another good thing about that backwards dodge roll thing, you can even use it when you're immobilized. I really don't need your crap too, Mr. Spider. And another buff wore off. What else is new? Oh, and now the stupid warthog's gonna get on it too. Seriously? Is the vet not fun enough? All you freaking passive mobs have to start crap too. So annoying. But anyway, all this because I wanted a dang tree. Tell ya. I like Chaos Storm, her 5 skill. Don't like it when it's used on me, but I like using it. Because some of those zombies that was in something or others, they use Chaos Storm, and it's really not fun to be standing in the middle of that. But whatever. Alright. Where is the ore at? It's somewhere in there, and I don't know where. Okay. Can I get up here? Not that it's doing me a bit of good. Oh, jeez. All kinds of stuff in the caves. I don't want to go into the cave, but there's all this stuff to harvest in here. They're not giving me a choice, man. I have to go. I must gather everything possible. And my air conditioner just came on. Wow. It's actually been in the 50s most of the week, but it's actually back up into like the 60s today. So. Alright. Came in here to harvest stuff, and that's what I'm going to do, darn it. Well, she's getting closer to leveling. Still not done with Diessa, but what else is new? Hey look, more people running past mobs! Getting really tired of you people. But anyway. Chaos Storm looks pretty cool too, with all the pink lightning. Yeah, that's one thing they do really well in this game. Most of the powers look really cool. Most of them. Like I said, the animation on staff is kind of boring though. But the powers look cool at least. Anyway. Too many things to harvest. See, this is why it takes me 3 hours to get through a map. Because it's almost impossible for me to ignore stuff. I guess he did talk. I missed it. Yeah, South Sun Survival. I did that yesterday and just died and ran around in mist form for 10 minutes because it made no sense. I rarely ever do activities. But yesterday, the only way I could get all my dailies done was to either do activities or... That's weird. It was either to do activities or... This is not good. Or fractals. And as much as I have no interest in activities, I would rather do them than fractals any day. Now, is there a chest in here or something? I never even noticed this little spot in here where you could go through the trees and get to another part of the cave. But I just saw it and I'm like, what is that? And I walked through and hey, 15,000 grubs. Yay. So, what is this about? Why is this little hole here? And is the ore even in here? I don't even know. Am I going to find it before all 40 of them respawn? This is just strange. I've never been in here before. Is this some kind of weird thing that I just discovered? I don't know. Is this a jumping puzzle or what? I don't know. I've never been in here. Look at this. I've been playing for 2 years and I'm still finding stuff I've never seen. Oh. Okay. I saw the ore a second ago. There it is. Can I go through here? Well, I can go through there, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. This is just bizarre. I've never seen this place before. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the point? I don't get it. What is the point in this place? Just a little hole with nothing in it but a bunch of grubs. I don't see a jumping puzzle or a chest. That's just weird. That's just weird. I don't know. Strange. Maybe I'm missing whatever that's supposed to be. I didn't see anything that looked like anything, though. I don't know. Somebody tell me if that place is actually supposed to be something. Maybe it's part of a story that I've never done or something. I guess we're in Charland. It could be part of a Char story. I've never played Char. Never have any intention of playing Char. So I don't know. That was just strange. But yeah, that's what I said. I've been playing for 2 years and I still find things I've never seen. It's pretty impressive when a game can surprise somebody who's been playing for 2 years. Odd. I really wish these things would stop setting me on fire, too. It's becoming a bit of a nuisance. But anyway. I think that when I have problems with mesmers, because I remember I said half the time I don't have any problem at all with them, and half the time they're horrible. I think it's depending on whether or not the mobs ignore your illusions. Because most mobs don't ignore your illusions, and they sit there and they attack the illusions and ignore you. But the ones that do ignore the illusions, I think those are the ones that cause problems for me. Because the whole point of a mesmer is, okay, they don't attack you because they're busy attacking your illusions. And when they ignore your illusions, that kind of fouls that up just a tad. Well, I end up back over here now. But anyway. More lag, yay! I don't get it. What is up with the lag today and yesterday and the day before? Because I rarely get lag. It's strange. But yesterday it wasn't so much that I'd hit powers and nothing would happen, which is what's going on today. But yesterday it's like I could barely move. I was getting lag. So, like 2 kinds of lag. You hit powers and nothing responds, or you can't move at all. And for the last 2 days I was getting the can't move at all kind of lag. And today I'm getting the you hit powers and nothing happens kind of lag, so it's strange. Very strange and peculiar. At least she's almost leveled. Yay! See if we can piss off another oak heart somewhere. That'll be fun. Moving on, moving on. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Don't know how long I've been recording though. Just know I haven't eaten yet today, so it seems longer than it is. Stop poisoning me. I do not enjoy that at all. Alright. I'm over by the skill cart, aren't I? I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you, Mr. Spider. I was having an unpleasant chat with the bear. Don't need to be adding you to the conversation. But anyway. Jeez, they got a real spider problem in this place. Spiders and bears, oh my. Okay, anyway. Alright. Well, I cast it a little late, but at least I got some swiftness out of it, so it wasn't a total waste. Don't even get in my face, Mr. Oakhart. You're passive, stay passive. Well, I was heading toward a vista, but apparently now I'm not. Yeah, it's the skill cart. I don't know why my illusion is picking fights with warthogs, but okay. Although it is pretty funny in this heart where they, you think you can get them to go fetch sticks. It's kind of funny. Why do you keep not targeting him, woman? Anyway. Anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple skelks to chase sticks, but can't do that yet because we got too many annoying ones in the area. That's right, they keep stealthing and my character is too stupid to realize that they're not dead, so she stops targeting them. Makes perfect sense. But anyway. I don't know why I res you. You're gonna be dead again in 3 seconds, Mr. Non-Player Corpse. My throat's still bothering me, but slightly less horrible today than it often is. But anyway, almost leveled, almost leveled. Ooh, yay, let's see if we can get him to fetch a stick. Go fetch a stick, you cute little skelk. Go get it. Two of them are trying to get it. Okay. Alright, I'll throw you a stick too since you're so interested in that. Go get it. That is kind of cute, I must say. Oh, and I'm supposed to tell these ones to go do something. You, go do something too. Don't ask me what, but go do something. Anyway. You slacking too? Go do something. Anyway. There's another nasty one over here. About to kill this guy because he's useless, non-player corpse. Have some Chaos Storm, Skelkman. But anyway, hey, there's the vista. There's another dead person. I guess I'll go get the vista. I'm sure I'll have plenty of dead people to res by the time I get done with the vista, though, so it's okay. Stop untargeting him! got leveled, yay! And now there's a warthog in my face. Got the heart done though. That was rude. Guess that Vista will be waiting. Because I leveled. And that means I'm done. As soon as I'm done killing things. But anyway. There's like an endless supply of Skelk here. Are we done yet? Are we freaking done yet? Seriously, are we done yet? Okay, anyway. Let's go hop up on a rock or something so we can log out without things getting in our faces. I'm almost at the Vista now anyway. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. At least I got the whole way through the video. That's impressive in itself, right? Anyway, I guess I will see you next time, and if you don't like me complaining, just don't watch the video. I don't need dislikes and nasty comments. Just don't watch the video. But yeah, anyway, for those of you that like people that aren't just personality free, hopefully you can keep watching. So I will let you all go for now, and like I said, see you next time. Bye all.